Hello and welcome back to Tips and Tricks with Eoin Part 2. Today's tip I've decided to go with is very much related to the one that we did previously last week. Last week we discussed how to create a list and have that list appear in multiple sheets. And what we were looking at was, and you can see for the example that I have here in front of me, I was creating a list in sheet 2015 here, and I wanted the exact same list with the same formatting, same formulas in 2016 and 2017, and what we discovered was the easiest way to do that would be to use the group feature. So take 2015, hold on the shift key and select 2017. Now the tip that I gave you there is all well and good if you're creating the table or list from scratch, but what if you wanted to create the table or list, in this case, from one you've already created? So that group tip, whether you're using the shift key or the control key, is really only good for creating from the beginning. So what I'm looking to do now or today is duplicate a worksheet. Now normally when you ask somebody to do something like that, what they'll tell you is they'll either A, try and highlight the table and copy and paste, and if you've ever done something like that before, you'll discover that it doesn't really work out too well. Or the second way is if you come down to the sheet, so I'm just going to pick 2017 here, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to use the move or copy. Now, generally I would only use a move or copy if I'm moving or copying it to another location. So obviously you can gather from the way I'm talking that there is a much easier way to do this. So the tip I've decided to go with today is a really useful tip and can be worked in any kind of scenario like this. So what I want to be able to do is essentially just duplicate this sheet. I want to create a 2018, exact same settings, formatting, formulas, you name it. The easiest way to do this in any version of Excel is to come down to the worksheet tab, left click as if you're about to move this worksheet, but hold down the control key at the same time. Now what you'll notice is if you're looking at the icon down the bottom here, you can see it's got now a little plus sign beside it. So if I take my finger off the control key, put it back on again, you can see. So by dragging this across, as if I'm just trying to move the worksheet and letting go, so I'm going to keep my finger on the control key, but I'm going to let go of the left mouse button, you can see automatically it duplicates that worksheet. So everything in that sheet now has just been duplicated. So you can see I've got a 2017 2, so all I now have to do is come down, rename that sheet to 2018. An extremely useful tip like that, so that if you have any type of formatting or formulas in whatever sheet it is, once you control and drag, it automatically duplicates the worksheet for you. You can do that as many times as you like, well, up to 255 times, because that's the number of worksheets you can have in a single workbook. Hope you enjoyed the tip and stay tuned for more.